Portugal's national soccer team started practicing here at the Jets training center for 2 local matches against Mexico and Ireland. Today, Nani, one of the team's best players, talked about the upcoming match in the World Cup against the United States. It's a simple process. You come in, and if you have a room to rent, you take a white card. If you need a room to rent, you take a pink card. Then you mingle and the fun begins. Dr. Connie Quinn says food should be celebrated. So if you want to take a picture of your pizza, whether or not you're going to eat it, you should not be criticized for it. So what's the difference between all of these brands? And if I'm suffering from heartburn, do I get a prescription or do I just buy it over the counter? You can see here in Seaside, like you said, progress is being made, but they have a lot still to do. Governor Christie, the local business owners and residents all hope that the construction does not stop people from coming down the shore this summer. The roads aren't too bad. This is a look outside the LIE at Grand Central Parkway. You can see things are moving without a problem, which you don't see all that often, so Happy New Year. Even though a lot of you do have the day off, and I hope you're not stuck in traffic. If you're here on the Hamilton Bridge, you're moving, so that's what we like to see. The hospital utilizes a baby Hal and also a 5-year-old pediatric version of Hal for all different types of situations. Well, it was a perfect day to celebrate here at the beach in Seaside Heights. Plenty of people were soaking up the sun with their family and friends, and everyone that I talked to said that there is no place like New Jersey to unofficially kick off the summer. Howard says balance on a bike is key, and training wheels can hurt a child more than falling down. It's called the paparazzi visor, and it's perfect for publicity-prone celebrities and for those times that you just do not want to be seen. 80% of students graduating from the Rutgers Business School do have jobs lined up, and the ones that I talked to said it had everything to do with their internships. The most recent act of arson happened here at the Church of St. Mark in Crown Heights. The Reverend here says he's just happy they were able to get the fire out, and he hopes that their surveillance video leads to an arrest.
Yes! All right, we're making...
This was a lot of fun. I mean, not only does it work your brain, but it's a great team-building exercise.
Escape the Room is more than a game, it's a challenge, and it is challenging at times. The concept is simple. You enter a room where you are locked in with a group of people, and you have 1 hour to solve the clues that will lead to your escape.
I just think it's great that people get to do something different, something a little out of the ordinary.
Clue master Victor Blake quit his job in finance to create Escape the Room, inspired by iPad games like The Room and The Room 2. The Midtown activity is now one of TripAdvisor's top 20 New York City attractions. Tickets are $28, and there are 3 different games to choose from. Victor says more are in the works.
It's like a movie, but completely unscripted. Right?
Sherlock Holmes came to mind today when a Fox 5 coworker and I joined 5 new friends who escaped their own offices for an hour. Together, we became a team of detectives in a Victorian-themed mystery adventure.
There was once a beautiful white queen. Every story begins with a queen, and wherever she is where she should be.
A countdown clock keeps your heart rate up while you search and solve like super sleuths. And Victor is always watching, giving clues to help you along. Unfortunately, while my team and I were so close to escaping the room, we did not, so we are all losers. But we still had a great time. Oh, that would have been the way out.
Just getting there was really fun.
Ashley Bellman, Fox 5 News. In a world of apps, hashtags, and devices, the 2014 FIFA World Cup is a whole new ballgame.
A lot of people who haven't been exposed to soccer before are probably doing that now because there's all these cool new tools at your fingertips.
Soccer fans don't need to be in front of a TV anymore to stay connected to their teams. With the FIFA official app, fans can pick their favorite teams, get news updates, and see live match casts.
It really makes you feel like you're entering the stadium.
ESPN.com lets cable users watch a match live from a computer or device. And if you like the Facebook ref, you can get World Cup stats and info from this adorable man. Twitter has a whole World Cup 2014 page, and hashtags World Cup and World Cup 2014 are trending around the world.
I think it's really exciting that America is starting to get into the World Cup, and especially with ESPN and Univision all offering access online while you work.
If you aren't watching the game at work, you can also work on your computer while you're watching the game at a bar, like the Brazen Fox on 3rd Avenue and 13th Street.
If I miss anything, I have the app, I guess.
And if you don't have work to do, Nevada Smith's on the same block has 4 floors of crazy fans and big screen TVs.
I've seen a lot of people in the bar, a lot of people being quite passionate about it, and I see a lot of people in the streets, especially down around here.
And that guy is from Ireland. Mark Spoonhour says by the time the next World Cup rolls around, access will be even more in your face.
4 years from now, we could be thinking about things like virtual reality, where you're on the field with your favorite players, maybe using something like Google Glass or some sort of wearable device that you had, like a heads-up display, where you put yourself in the middle of the action.
Ashley Bellman, Fox 5 News. It's a simple process. You come in, and if you have a room to rent, you take a white card. If you need a room to rent, you take a pink card. Then you mingle, and the fun begins. Speed roommating is basically speed dating for a roommate.
Just feel out the vibe of a person, and it helps out.
Renters and room seekers write their desired price ranges and neighborhoods on their name tags.
It's essentially like Match.com, but for finding a roommate.
Emily is the spokesperson for SpareRoom.com, who started holding events like this back in 2011 to create safe environments for their users to meet.
It's just as much about the people as it is about the real estate.
The goal is to let people weed out the weirdos and find their next renter or roommate. You seen anyone strange here tonight?
A little bit, but I don't really, I just breeze past them.
Allie is looking for a roommate who is easygoing and will accept her cat.
No smoking, no animals.
So not Andre. The mixers are free, and it's not just for 20-somethings. This mother and son duo had speed roommating success in the past.
We've actually gotten good results.
Now they are on the hunt for someone to live in the third bedroom of their Washington Heights apartment. And some people were just here for moral support. So are you his wing woman?
Kind of. This guy lived with him for a while, so we figured maybe we could be like references for.
Speed roommating sessions are held every 2 weeks here at the Celtic Club in the Theater District. But next week they're branching out to Brooklyn for their first mixer there ever. For now, in Times Square, Ashley Bellman, Fox 5 News.